The 6th edition of the Food Connoisseurs India Convention 2024 took place in Delhi on September 11th and 12th, celebrating the vibrant food and beverage sector. Supported by the FHREI and ICF, the event featured an engaging content that delved into restaurant inception, premium sourcing, brand strategies, and more. As a dynamic hub for learning and networking, it united restaurant owners, culinary artists, and F&B professionals, sparking collaboration and innovation through a vibrant exhibition. The Food Connoisseurs India Awards celebrated excellence, drawing media and industry leaders alike, and showcased the passion and resilience of culinary titans in a lively atmosphere.
Innovation is at the heart of any enduring legacy, but it must have purpose. Innovation without intent is merely a destruction. Innovation with clear intent is transformative.
Every food has a potential. It's how you build your market around it. You have to understand most of the chains per se, like McDonald's or the big chains, the big daddies of food industry or fast food industry. They never created a menu which was a one page. They always created a menu of one dish and started adding things to it. Because when you have scalability, when you have 200 or 300 stores to open, you have to try and concentrate on your one product, your hero product, and go after it.
As our love for food continues to grow, so do our expectations. Customers now see more than just a meal. They seek experiences, quality, and seamless service that has never been before.
But I think the interesting thing is that we are at the right time, at the right moment, in the right industry. Because the last 20, 25 odd years has been one of the most interesting time for the cocktail world, for bartenders as well. Because the way things have evolved in the world of cocktails, in the last 25 years, I don't think any industry has evolved so much.
But we also partner with restaurants. So just to give you an idea when, and some of you have probably in the crowd come and visit our studios. The studio is basically an experience center where I invite all our clients and partners to come and develop together an amazing drink in a unique and very premium space. So when I told you earlier, for example, that we are a French-rooted brand, but we want to become Indian and more local. We translate that into the design of our studios themselves.
Today the customer comes, he is very curious to know as to, you've used this punch foron, you have Bediagi chili you have used in this, lamb curry from Rajasthan. So it's all about chefs today create that storytelling, the history telling.
It's extremely important that specialty dining का फ्यूचर ये ना हो कि लोग जो बना बनाई हमारी हिस्ट्री है, हमारी फिलॉसफी है, जिसके कोई भी कर नहीं रहा, कोई नहीं कर रहा, इंस्टाग्राम वही है. तो आप देखो जापानीज क्विजीन ने कोई बास्टर्डाइज किया है क्या? कोई हिंदुस्तानी कुछ चावल डाल दिया है क्या उसके जापानीज राइस में? नहीं ना, सुशी राइस है. तो हम ये चक्कर में कि हम उसको ज़्यादा इनोवेट करने जाएंगे, वो रनवे गलत है. रनवे वो होगा कि हम इंस्पायर्ड हो, इनोवेट करें.
The Food Connoisseurs India Awards National Edition acknowledged the steadfast dedication and resilience of HoReCa brands and professionals from across India, where more than 230 prestigious awards were presented in front of 1,000+ industry leaders and media representatives. As India's largest and most reputable awards for the food and beverage industry, the event provided exceptional exposure while celebrating outstanding achievements.
On2Cook is the fastest cooking device on the planet that saves 70% time, at least 50% energy, and cooks food which is better than any other cooking method cooked food. It retains vitamin C and a lot of other vitamins which are sensitive to temperature and gives you better texture, color, structure, and flavor. Again, in comparison to any other cooking method prevalent on the planet.
Hello, my name is Abhinav. I am the CEO of Copy Machines, India's oldest and leading coffee equipment company. For more than a decade, we have been providing world-class coffee equipment to small and large coffee businesses and entrepreneurs who are starting on their coffee journey. We are very excited to bring the best and most innovative equipment for around the world as India is moving from being a country from filter coffee to espresso and now specialty coffee. And we are so excited to continue this journey and be partners for your coffee business.
Hi Vinay.
Hi.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Welcome and congratulations on winning 5 awards. And it's a great achievement and a feat. I would want you to introduce yourself to our audiences.
Hi. Firstly, thank you FCIC for giving Longboard 5 awards. It's been a pleasure and an honor to get 5 awards. We've been the most awarded microbrewery right now in the country, I would say. So we've got about 32 awards. So I'm Vinay Chandrasekhar, by the way, and founder of Longboard Brewing Company, which is a 1,000-seater Viking-themed microbrewery. We are the only brewery to have a 30-feet waterfall in the entire country.
So while I was out and finding a solution, I figured out that the solution is probiotic. Healthy gut is basically the ultimate healer of everything of yours. Healthy gut is very important in today's lifestyle. But to my surprise, when I figured out the probiotic option, they were all medicinal or something which I don't want to have. Then that made me again research it more. And finally, I stumbled on this concept of fermentation, kombucha, probiotics, and that was the tipping point where I decided to launch a brand, a probiotic beverage brand, to support the masses of this country.
We are the co-owners of the catering room. We are in the business of creating experiences for our clients, bringing in the hotel experience for our clients on a large scale.
Actually, we are husband and wife, and we started together. But how you present the food items, that is a very essential part nowadays. Actually, I am from Assam, and I'll have to tell you one thing, that Assamese food is one of the most soulful cuisines that you can come across. So starting from the most humble aloo pitika to our masor tenga, which is prepared from a locally available thekra tenga and river fish. So that is a treat to your taste buds and soul.
I'm Rupesh Moore. I'm co-founder and managing director of Bill Free. We have more than 45,000 retailers across 300 cities. They are in all segments of the industry. With Bill Free, their inbound inquiries through online searches and all has increased by 30%. Now, Google searches and all comprise 30% of their all services. Now they are able to provide coupons, loyalty points to their customers. So their repeat purchase has increased 3 times. Overall, I would say with users of Bill Free, if they use our complete services and complete suite, overall there is 20 to 30% increase in overall sales over a year-on-year basis.
We don't want to label ourselves, but I think we are a mix of a high-energy restaurant and a high-energy bar, where we have a very strong focus on food and the entire experience around food and drinks. So it's not just about dancing, it's about having great food and then dancing, having a great cocktail that complements the entire experience. So I think it is, and it's open to all. I mean, we're not, we have people partying on Saturdays versus, a great brunch with English retro music to a Sufi night on Friday. So it's a very wholesome experience. So, we're already expanding. We're about to announce something in Delhi, Gurgaon. We're already under construction in Lucknow, and we're expanding to Pune and Hyderabad. And we're also working on a smaller, mall-friendly format, which we'll be announcing soon.
ये संधूज है या सैंडोज है?
ये सैंडोज है. तो जब स्टार्टिंग में हमने शुरू किया था ये 93-95 में नाम रखा था ये, तो लोग कहते संदूज है, संडोज है, ये कैल्शियम सैंडोज है, तो ये बहुत लोगों को क्वेरी रहती थी. ये सैंडोज है. सैंडो मेरे फादर का नाम था, तो जब ही एक्सपायर्ड इन 93 तो फिर फादर के नाम पे मैंने रखा था सैंडोज.
आपको ये आइडिया कहाँ से आया सर? Where did you get this idea?
जस्ट ट्रिब्यूट टू माई फादर कि भाई फादर का नाम था और पूरे करोल बाग में सब जानते थे उनको, छोटे से निकनेम था उनका सैंडो, तो मैं कहा वाई नॉट फिर सैंडोज, तो फिर मैंने apostrophe s की जगह z लगा दिया एंड सैंडो स्टार्ट्स.
I'm very restless. I always wanted to compete with myself. I wanted to do something better than what I'm doing today. I think that is the driving factor that I have even still. Each and every time we try to improve ourselves, find something new, how we can attract people to utilize our catering services. And we are changing menus almost every year to see, and as we travel all over the world, we try to imbibe the kind of food that is getting very famous in this country.
But I think we up our game in every area, which is food, service, cocktails, as well as the live jazz music. How we do that is we're constantly attentive to the customer. We keep listening to what the customer says in terms of feedback, and we keep improving ourselves also, because we make all our breads, sauces, dips, desserts in-house. We ensure there's standardization and high quality maintained for the customers who come, and all these pillars come together to offer a very interesting and memorable dining experience, and that's how we keep upping our game by ensuring that the customer is at the core of every little attention.
My name is Arvind Ravichandran, and I'm the founder of Bokal, and we are a food app where we deliver home cooked meals across Chennai and soon to be in Bangalore. And we're going to come nationwide too. So it's a marketplace for all the home chefs that we have built. It's Bokal. So the etymology of this is Bok is hunger in a lot of languages, and we wanted to be the Google of hunger. So we say Bokal. Bokal started in solving this problem. How can I build a healthier community of home chefs, bring them, integrate that into a social platform where we create a healthier alternative or a complementary thing to restaurants too.
In this competitive world, yes, Goa, as you visit Goa, you would see hundreds of restaurants all around, but standing around out of that crowd makes a lot of difference. Keeping that consistency till the next generation and the next, so maybe when we complete 40, 50, 60, 70 years, you look back and you say, okay, we've grown this much and we have maintained that consistency. I think that's what I look on for. And in regards to me, the growth is there. We see a lot of growth. Maybe another place somewhere close by where we can manage with the logistics as well.
Organizations grow around rivers, and these 5 rivers are one of the most fertile in the whole of the globe. So do you think that through Mulk you are trying to celebrate our civilization's journey as a human species rather?
I am celebrating 2 things. One is that India was always about community eating together, enjoying the fact of sharing food. So Mulk always is looking at that as a front. And we also have realized that this is a part of our heritage and culture. So this identifies with me and identifies with any person from India.
This whole locavore thing, where we are trying to promote local, okay, go local. What has happened is that all these regional cuisines have come up, and as we all know that every 100 kilometers or every 200 kilometers, just like the language changes in India, the food also changes, okay, and we have so much of diversity, we have so much of richness in terms of regional cuisine. You go to the east, you have Odisha, you have Bengal, you have Bihari cuisine. Now, for example, today Champaran meat is trending as a reel.
Okay, so our customers, our patrons are more like our family who are regulars. We don't thrive or survive on just weekend business. We want business for all 7 days. Okay, and someone who's coming to us for 5 out of those 7 days should not get bored of eating the same food, drinking the same thing, listening to the same music. So that's where we have different concepts on different nights, where one would be a reggae night, one would be a karaoke night, one would be a bachata night, okay, one would be based on hip hop. So that's how, because we can't change our menus every day. So that was the basic thought process behind Rasta. That it's an easygoing bar where you get something new every day.
I also felt the need that Indore street food gets to be it has to come to the map, Indian map. because it is such an authentic food full of flavors. It's healthy. Poha is a superfood. It's low in calories, and it helps in a lot of ways. It's great for diet. So that's how the idea came about, to have poha at the center of our menu, and then have other offerings from Indore around it.
First of all, I'm super happy, feel really honored to receive this recognition. And I mean, what the cherry on the cake, icing on the cake was, I just got to know that there was just one category. It was just GM of the year. I mean, normally in these award ceremonies there are different categories, like for 5-star, 4-star, 3-star, 2-star, luxury. But today's award was just the GM of the year. So I feel really ecstatic. I feel really honored to be bestowed with this recognition. So super thrilled about that.
Hi, Nipun this side, representing Shri Triveni Crafts. We are the leading manufacturer of fire extinguisher from last 25 years. And we have our own installation team which executes turnkey projects for fire solutions. Talking about food industry, we have a very specific product which is called a kitchen suppression system. It is completely automatic system. There is no manual involvement there. If there is any fire which is uncontrollable, the system gets activated itself, extinguishes the fire, and also alarms the owner of the building that there was a fire, and now you can replace the system or get it refilled so that you are again prepared for the fire safety.
I am Chef Nupur Bhargav. I run my own bakery which is based out of Ghaziabad in Indrapuram. It's a home bakery and I customize my orders based on the requests that I get. So they are all pre-based orders that I cater to. Most of the people come to me is for less cream cakes. So that is my second USP, creating very less cream cakes, and the third USP comes down to is converting the fondant, complete fondant covered cakes into non-fondant cakes.
Noosa is known for its Bali ambience and also the best food and drinks in Bangalore. We also have the biggest sculpture inside a restaurant in India. And also we have a natural rock waterfall and also a koi pond which sets a beautiful ambience for dining.
A lot of big format spaces that are there in Bangalore, but we didn't want Noosa to be just another space. So we wanted every bit of it to be very artistic and give us a feel like home. And we wanted to give a completely different experience to our customers and make it feel like a vacation to Bali.
So I would say it was not very easy in the past few years, but I think it would be a mandatory step as you go on, because sustainability is not on the fringes anymore. It is your mainstream topic. People want to talk about it. People want to know. Your investor wants to know. Your team wants to know. Your consumer wants to know. Right? From a Mintel report, I can tell you that 33% of the products launched in the last 1 year in India have some sort of ethical claim. So there is a growing demand, and I think sustainability is going to be a part of everything. We don't need to create a separate network for it, but it will be a theme embedded in everything which already exists.
Hotel industry is facing a major problem of getting skilled employees, skilled people. Especially to get a good chef is not an easy job. So what we do is we not only teach, we give a holistic approach to the students and learn the basics and not the tricks of the trade, and give them an opportunity to go abroad.
People have fund. They don't have right people to run the show. See, when you're talking about consulting, right now the problem is consultant will come and set your property and leave. But what we do, we will come, we'll set your property and we will be there. That is a model called retainership. We will charge some rev share and all. It's a joint venture, correct? So we will take care of your end-to-end operations. So technically, if you are an investor also, or if you are like new to the industry also, you don't want to worry about it. And we will give you assurity, we will do this.
Mandi Edpa is a Kuduk word, okay, coined by us. So Mandi means food and Edpa means home in Kuduk language of Unnao tribe. Mandi Edpa is an initiative to bring the hidden indigenous cuisine to the mainstream. The vision of Mandi Edpa is to bring healthy millet-based indigenous food to the mainstream, and it's a, you can say, in my terms, it's a Ulglan to revive the food, the way we eat.
Delhi Battis
when you heard Dilli Battis, and people think a restaurant in Delhi Lam's Convention Hotel, Dilli Battis. Okay, and our signature dish is Dal Dilli Battis, which is not a regular Dal Makhani, which is having our own signature stamp on it. I would not like to compare with Dal Bukhara, but yes, we have different identity, not as a Dal Makhani or Dal Bukhara, but we have a different identity as a Dal Dilli Battis.